Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Chad here. And if you're new, welcome. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. So in my previous videos, I talked about some nutritional things that you can do to boost your immunity, but today we're gonna get on our sweet tooth side and we're gonna do my famous Heath cake. All right, so to get started, you wanna have a mixer, and I use Baker's Joy just to spray the pan, a mixing bowl, a pan that we're gonna make the chocolate cake in, and this is gonna be the container that you're gonna use to mix the whole entire Heath cake. You wanna use a whole large container of whipped cream, and this is what I use. I use this triple chocolate fudge super moist cake mix, and 3 eggs, a bag of Heath, 4 boxes of instant chocolate pudding, oil, and milk. All right, so the first thing you want to start off with making the Heath cake is this box right here. So I'm going to break open the box, and on the back in the directions, it says that you need 1 1/4 cups of water, you need 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, and 3 eggs. And also, step 1, it talks about that you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So while the oven is preheating, you're gonna go ahead and take this box, open it up, get your cake mixture, and you're gonna get your mixing bowl here. And you're gonna mix your 3 eggs together, you're gonna mix your vegetable oil, and you're gonna mix your water. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour the cake mixture in the bowl here. You remember the directions say to go ahead and add 1 1/4 cups of water. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There's 1 cup, and then I'm gonna do 1/4 cup. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. And now I'm gonna go ahead and break open the 3 eggs and go ahead and mix those in as well. And I've already got my ingredients in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix this together for about 2 minutes. So after we've got everything mixed together, we're gonna go ahead and, so the directions in the back of the box says that you can use a 9 to 13 inch pan. So that's what I'm gonna use. And before I pour the chocolate cake mix in, I'm gonna go ahead and outline the pan with some of my Baker's Joy, just so it doesn't stick together. I'm gonna go ahead and pour all the chocolate cake mix in. So the oven's already preheated at 350 degrees, and here's the cake mix. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the oven. So the directions do require that if you're using a 13 by 9 inch pan, that you need to put this in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, and I'm gonna set the clock here and the timer, and I'm gonna set it for 30 minutes and let the time begin. So while you're waiting for 30-35 minutes in the oven, you can start preparing the chocolate pudding. So like I said in the beginning of the video, you can use this chocolate instant pudding. So I use about 4 boxes. All right, so when you're making instant pudding, it requires a lot of milk. So you might want to go ahead and already buy a whole entire gallon of milk. So for each box that you use, you're actually gonna have to use 2 cups for each box. So since I used 4 boxes, I'm gonna need 8 cups. So here we go. All right, so once you get all of your 8 cups in, you're gonna go ahead and just mix all the mixture together until it's well blended in. Alright, so I actually emptied and opened about half of this bag here of miniatures. And I've got them all here in the crusher, so I'm just gonna start crushing them all. Alright, let's take a look at this. Oh man, look at that. Triple chocolate cake, ready to go. So after the cake is done, you would typically want to let it cool for about 15 to 20 minutes. So it's been about 20 minutes, so what I'm going to do is just take like a butter knife, and I'm just going to start going in sections with the chocolate cake. Remember that delicious instant pudding that we put in the refrigerator about 45 minutes ago? Well, here it is. So it's nice pudding texture now, so it's no longer liquid. So we basically have all of our ingredients that we need to start compiling the Heath cake together. So we've got our triple chocolate cake, our instant pudding, our whipped cream, our large container of whipped cream, so we're gonna want the whole large container. And as before, we went ahead and crushed up all the Heath bars. We wanna layer the whole first part of this pan here with some of that chocolate cake that we just made. So you're gonna take about half of the chocolate chunks that you have from the cake and just really outline all of the bottom of the container. So after you've done that, we're gonna go ahead and just use a regular spoon, and we're gonna go ahead and use that instant pudding that we made. So look at that. You're gonna take all that and you're gonna just start from the middle and just start working yourself outward. All right, so as you're getting closer to the outer edges, you can kind of just start spinning the cake pan around just to be able to really get around the edges there really nicely. So after you've layered the bottom with that chocolate cake mix, and then your second layer is going to be that chocolate instant pudding, and then your third layer is going to be your whipped topping. So again, you're just going to start from the middle and work yourself outward. So after you've layered all the whipped topping, you're going to take those Heath crumbles that we did earlier and just sprinkle them all over the top. So after you've got all of your Heath crumbles on the whipped topping, you're gonna go ahead and start the process all over again by layering everything again with that chocolate cake. So now we're gonna add our second portion of the instant chocolate pudding. All right, so we finished up our chocolate instant pudding, so now we're gonna add the last portion of the whipped topping. Last and final finishing touches of the cake after you've gotten all the layers is to go ahead and put the rest of your Heath crumbles on top. And there you go. Alright, so I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this video on how I make my Heath cake, and if you guys really enjoyed it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the video, and please subscribe. And I'd love to hear back from you guys and see, if you guys end up making it, let me know how it turns out. And if you want me to make any other videos like this, please let me know. And I'll see you guys again next time. Thanks.